What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Three Pyramids Network. And today we are checking out my boy Stevie Knight, man. Um, and the title for this video is Clavicular Finally Exposed. Don't know what the hell that means, but all I'm guessing is clavicular. I can't. Oh my god, I can't speak. Clavicular finally got exposed by somebody, or he exposed himself. I don't know. Hold on. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I know you got favorite YouTubers and stuff like that, but giving me a hype. I need that, like a crack baby. Let's do this. Boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Boom, boom.
Well, look like Clavicular is next up on John Bravo's chopping block.
Oh,
But
shit.
I mean, I doubt whatever he say today is gonna surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If y'all don't know who Johnny Bravo is, I guess he like exposes like the fake natty people or something like that, from what the little bit that I know of him.
bro, Clavicular is, Mr. Degenerate. And, the more degenerate bro proves to be, the more money is gonna get put in bro's pocket, dog. That's the sad thing about it, dog.
Run it up.
Yeah, they pressed the
Run
button
it
on
up.
that, man, but bro still getting the views from somebody, you know, right? Because they keep giving this motherfucker the views. But yeah, let's see what Bravo dug up on the boy.
How did this afford a $5 million club? He's been, streaming for 4 months. Yeah, he makes money on Kick. Yeah, he makes money on Stake, but still, how did he get a $5 million club, right?
Well, I think he just went and partnered with some Jews that got money. That's what I saw online, dog. Like, ain't no way in hell. It's regardless of how much money the boy is making, man. He ain't got enough money to buy no fucking club in Miami, bro. You know what I mean? They probably just using his face,
I was about to say, yeah,
to market that motherfucker, bro. That's what I'd expect, because he is the most trending thing on social media right now.
I'm going to show you how. Because his friend, Energetic, was live streaming and in Clav's house. Clav walks in the door and he says, cut the camera, shut the camera off, because he didn't want people to see who he was meeting with.
Y'all don't know who Clavicular is by now, man. Good for y'all, bro. But I mean, you should know, especially if you got kids,
I know.
especially young men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to keep your boys, sons, nephews, brothers as far away from this okay as possible, dog, because he's gonna set up every man for failure, dog.
You know, when Clav, we first saw him on the scene, he was preaching, that he was here to help young boys maximize their looks, lead a better life in order to pick up women. And he went on podcasts and he said crazy shit. He said he wanted to punch his face with a hammer like an asshole, make his limbs, his legs longer to become taller, pretending he was going to get all those surgeries, which he never did. He said all those things and he did all those things, not because he meant them, but he did it to get famous. And, credit to him, because you know why? It worked. Fast forward today, you can't go online anywhere without seeing this asshole's face plastered everywhere. I mean, look, if you deeply think about it, and I don't know how deeply you need to think about it, what is he famous for? Ask yourself that question. Being a drugged up kid willing to fuck up his entire life for fame and money? Well, in a recent stream, he disclosed exactly what his intentions were, and he didn't want people to see it, which is why you can't find it anymore.
But I'm wondering what your goal is.
Jesus Christ. Act pulled up on him. Hey, it is what it is.
Currently. At the end of the day, I wouldn't get on these streams and do this if it wasn't for money. The reason I do my Kick stream every single day, and I go to clubs and I drug myself to the point where I'm able to actually like interact in public, that shit is for money. It's like, I'm not passionate about the fact that I'm basically a drug addict to do this shit. Okay, I want to stop doing this as soon as possible. It's so obvious, and anyone who's got a brain will say the same thing. So that's why I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I do it for money. You know what I mean? People will do this shit trying to be a messiah. It's ridiculous. Everyone is in this for money.
So now seeing, what his true
I mean, he's not wrong. He's really not wrong.
intentions really are. The other night, when we saw this kid,
It shouldn't surprise anybody though, bro. But none of this should surprise anybody, man. Like the majority of the audience should just take it for the spectacle, the novelty it is, man, and not.
It's literally just like the digital version of gladiator sports. That's all it is.
Take any of this.
Except for like no bloodshed, killing. I mean, some people do, as we've seen with him before. He did OD allegedly. So
The shit he is
glad he's
doing or
alive,
saying
though.
serious, man. But unfortunately, you got a whole demographic of boys, young men, hell, probably older men that are motivated, inspired, and trying to take the same steps as this motherfucker, bro. And that's one of the saddest things about it, man, because it just goes against everything that you should be doing, bro. Like he represents the polar opposite of what men should be out here doing. But then in the same breath, he's getting everything that most men want, right? Attention, fame, money, mansions, girls, all that shit, bro. And it's more of a reflection of society where we are right now, where shit is ass backwards, right? And all these young men are being blinded to aspire to be that, when 99.9 of y'all are going to just fall dead in your face trying to do any of that shit, when you should be doing the polar opposite of everything he's doing and saying or whatnot, man. But degeneracy sells, man. Right? Also attention is the new currency, and the fastest and easiest way to get attention is degeneracy, and he's a representation of that. Shouldn't surprise anybody, dog. I mean, seen videos of him. I guess he has his own like OnlyFans agency where he recruits these hoes and takes a percentage of what the fuck they do. Agency? Right, but in the same breath, he's totally against porn and knows how it harms men, but he's getting paid from it, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's all fake. It's all a shit show, bro. Right? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, motherfuckers like that are not happy. They're never fucking happy, dog. Never happy, bro. It's all a facade. It's all fake, right? Motherfucker probably goes to sleep every night crying himself to sleep if he ain't, doped up on drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'll save that spill for another fucking video. Let's see, what Bravo's dug up on, bro.
People carrying him, putting him in a car, taking him to the hospital, dialing 911 because he took too much shit, right? Nearly died. All of that was why? Because he doesn't have a personality without it. And he has to drug himself up in order to do all those live streams. Well, it turns out all of it is for money. And then him coming on, like I said earlier, telling all the people that he's here to help the kids. Well, that was for money too.
How authentic are you, 1 to 10? Probably like a 1. Yeah, I pretty much cap about everything on stream. So I'd say about a 1.
But the thing about it though, the audience eats that shit up though, bro. They eat that shit up, dog. You know what I mean? That's gonna get his ass more views, more attention. Right? Like, he's an admitted asshole, admitted liar. Oh, that's the way? Just be a fucking shithead? Get paid to do it? Get bitches to do it? Yeah, be careful with this shit, man.
And now, the biggest one that he's doing for money that he doesn't want anybody to know. Remember how he became friends with Jack Epstein when he first started streaming, right? Well, he wasn't just friends with him. He learned from him how to pimp girls and start his own OnlyFans agency, and he doesn't want anybody to know about it. Well, on a live stream with Ed Matthews, which of course is deleted, this is the first time I saw Clav talking about it. Well, he didn't speak about it. Ed Matthews did, and Clav got...
I don't think he necessarily been hiding it, dog, because, I don't know. If your algorithm is open to this shit in any regard, dog, you've been exposed to it, especially on Twitter, bro. This shit's been all over fucking Twitter. Right? You know what I'm saying? Admitted OnlyFans hoes. And, I'd wager that the majority of the bitches that he streams with, the ones that bring him, the ones he brings up on camera are all OF models, just looking to, get a bag, right? And that's like excellent marketing. You know what I mean? Just bring a bad bitch up there, drop a hoe's name, and then his entire audience, his entire viewership is all from, that market, bro. It's no different than like Fresh and Fit bringing up OnlyFans hoes on their show. You know what I mean?
But that was literally Fresh and Fit's entire their entire what's the name was to do that though. Like to bring women on because men wanted to see women. So that's the way. That's the best way to get men to see beautiful. Well, that's the best way to catch men's attention because of beautiful women. A woman, I said women. A beautiful woman is on there, speaking and things of that nature. That's the best. That's how club owners do it. Yo, women get in free until 9 or something like that, and then or women's like half off or whatever, and then all the beautiful women come. Well, they actually get the beautiful women like weeks in advance or whatever. They're like, yo, if you would promoters would be like, yo, if you want to come in, here we can get you in for free, da da da. We would just let you to come in, and then when dudes see her there, be like, oh, okay, she gonna be there, bet I'm pulling up. That's how it works. And then we rake the head, we smack the dudes over the head with a big ass bill with alcohol and things of that nature, which that's a different story.
But them hoes go up on there just to get
my
roasted.
bad.
But the same motherfuckers in the comments roasting them are the same motherfuckers behind the screen jacking off to them.
I want you guys to notice the facial gestures that Clav is making when Ed Matthews is talking about one of his biggest secrets.
The moral dilemma you have sometimes, like the OnlyFans things, they start moving reckless on stream. However, we got some non-OnlyFans things right now. Clav's trying to recruit them, but I mean, bro, I've been there. When I was 19, I was doing OnlyFans management. And you know what? I just thought I'd only ever get things actually on it, because the things that don't do it, they up that fucking shit, you know? This guy just don't. Clav's ruthless, mate. Clav will get your sister on OnlyFans, so watch out, boys.
So clearly, he's been trying to hide it, but you only could hide things for so long.
Bro, dog is tweaking, huh? Look at his eyes.
So clearly, he's been...
Watch out, boys.
Yeesh.
That boy on one. That boy
right,
on
one. Yikes.
So clearly, he's been trying to hide it, but you only could hide things for so long without people figuring it all out, right? And girls, maybe ones that aren't happy with him, started to come out and speak out.
In a revealing live stream, content creator Livy Alex vocally criticized the contract.
Bro, this fucker, she all over the damn. Bro, I ain't know who the hell this hoe was, bro. All of a sudden, I see some bitch streaming with just big old sloppy titties, goddamn painted up, right? And I guess that's against Cake's guidelines, and she just got caught up doing it, bro. But she literally just sit there, don't talk about nothing with her titties out, bro. And you know what I mean? Do what you do, bro. It's just a reflection on weak ass men out here paying her to see that, dog. Fuck, man. Bros, man. And these hoes.
Proposal she received from Clavicular's management, shedding light on what she deemed predatory practices prevalent in the influence.
In a revealing live stream, content creator Livy Alex vocally criticized a contract proposal she received from Clavicular's management, shedding light on what she deemed predatory practices prevalent in the influencer economy. Livy Alex, known for her candid approach to streaming, shared the shocking details of the contract offered to her for working with Clavicular's OnlyFans agency, which purportedly included an 80-20 profit share that heavily favored the management side. So they would get paid 80%? God damn. Hold on, bro. I want to show y'all the fucking video.
This is modern day Pippin.
Video of her on fucking Twitter, bro. It's just
modern day
let me see.
Pippin, boy.
I don't know. I don't think you two gonna let me show that though. Like, look, this is what she does, bro.
I don't know how they haven't banned me yet in general, but like, my job, fuck OnlyFans, my job is literally just doing what I can to manipulate.
All right, I'm gonna have to blur that out, but
She just got her titties painted. That's it. I was like, oh, okay. She just got a little top on. And I had to look closer. I was like, wait a minute. What?
fucking terrible, bro. This shit is so cringe, dog. This shit is so cringe, bro.
I'm gonna do whatever I want.
But I see it at the same time, like I don't see, I'm really about it. I'm not trying to fuck y'all up. I've had people in the comments tell me that before, bro. Like, you preach trying to get men away from it, but then you give us this tempting ass shit. I'm not trying to tempt y'all, bro. I'm not trying to tempt y'all, bro. What?
Bro, if you could be tempted by somebody just bringing something up and speaking about it, that's a problem, brother. It's a problem. I understand that you might want to probably look into the information or whatever to get more information. I can understand that. But if you get tempted to like just like, all right, yeah, this was a good one. Come on, bro. Like, if you really, never mind.
Like, I'll put this motherfucker up here, dog.
Never
mind. I'm gonna put this video back up here, and I got you. It's gonna turn your shit from fucking midnight to 6 o'clock, bro. Because I remember reading the comments, dog. Somebody in the comments said, bro, she fighting for her life to not let her titties fall up under her arms. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Hope that made it better for you, dog. Hope that made it better for you, bro. All they trying to do is exploit y'all, dog. Fuck these hoes, man. Fuck these hoes and treat the hoes like hoes.
I mean, that's what they trying to do. They trying these hoes.
But you got to be a man to do it, bro. Not be a fucking simp ass beta bitch out here just little jacking off zombies as soon as you see some fucking titties around here, dog. Fuck these titties. Fuck them hoes.
For her candid approach to streaming,
I agree, but unfortunately, hold on, I gotta charge up my keyboard. Unfortunately, people can't do that without any like guidance. Well, not even guidance, but people just have a hard time with that. Jesus Christ.
Share the shocking details of the contract offered to her for working with Clavicular's OnlyFans agency, which purportedly included an 80-20 profit share that heavily favored the management side.
Clav's not on, so I'm here. Somebody on Clav's team offered me a contract for his OnlyFans agency. I'd rather literally myself, but that's fine. And I heard that the split is 80-20. Yeah, f off. Why? So he's like, oh, the method is you have to get on my stream and you have to suck my dick and you're gonna make 300K plus on OnlyFans. Girl. What type of scam of hell is that?
She said, you have to get on my stream, or you can get on my stream, top him off, and you'll get 300,000. What kind of cyber pimping is this?
We can turn the cameras off for a sec.
Alright.
Oh no, my camera slipped. It slipped.
How do you even know everything about me? Are you a fan?
Well, I saw you your manager's texting you, get on the stream more, do this, do that. So.
What are you talking about? Are you a stalker?
I'm not a stalker. I mean,
I'm
I
literally
work for somebody else.
Shut the up before I say everything that you don't want me to say.
I saw this.
I literally signed with Clav.
Like, what the hell is this
Are
bitch
you
saying?
and a half? Shut the I'm sorry, you guys. I thought we were gonna go that you don't want to say.
I'm sorry.
Who flew me out here, you dumbass? Shut the up. You think I bought my own ticket out here? I came here from LA. Who the flew me out?
I'm not a retard.
I didn't buy it.
Well, now, this is where the story gets really interesting. You guys know, if you follow him.
It's gonna sound fucked up, but his pimp hand is not strong whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? He got a weak pimp hand.
He's been bragging on all over social media how he just bought.
But like I said, it was just a joke. We don't hit women. Just a joke. Calm down.
A $5 million club. And everybody's sitting there like, how did this asshole afford a $5 million club?
That sounds like, though, don't
streaming
it?
for 4
well,
months.
Miami's cheap.
Yeah,
though.
he makes money on
real estate's cheap.
Yeah, he makes money on steak. Well, now you guys know he makes money on OnlyFans, but still, how did he get a $5 million club, right? Well, I'm gonna show you how. Because his friend Energetic was live streaming and in Clav's house. Clav walks in the door and he says, cut the camera, shut the camera off. Because he didn't want people to see who he was meeting with. So this is Clav's friend
He
Energetic.
does a good job pacing these videos, man. Bravo need to direct movies, dog.
Another asshole who got famous for doing nothing but being bald and getting his wig knocked off his head in public. Well, while he was live streaming, in walks Clav.
That's not his real hair?
Waving his hand around like an asshole to cut the camera. And when you look behind him, you see this mysterious guy walking in the door with his Sharmuta wife behind him and his security
the video I saw, the narrative being painted was that Kim Kardashian pulled up to see Clav, but clearly it's not Kim Kardashian.
Now this is Haiwak, the guy who really owns the Baccara Club, and he came to have a secret meeting with Clav, but he's got a bit of a shady past. He's a convicted felon and rumored to be tied to the Israeli mob. I didn't even know they had mobs in Israel. What is that shit?
And this is Sean from Israel too.
All information in this video is gathered from publicly available information. Nothing was legally obtained. Yeah, it's all from fucking his streams.
What is that shit?
And this is Sean from Israel too.
Nice to meet you as well. Clav, how are you guys?
Hello, how are
What do you think?
Wow.
Place is looking good, right?
That's my dad.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, sir. Clav.
An enforcer for an Israeli crime group has been sentenced to more than 10 years in federal prison for racketeering. Haiwak Ni, a 35-year-old Israeli national who lives in Marina del Rey, asked for leniency Monday, but
This dude just
citing his extensive criminal history, U.S. District Judge Manuel Real gave Wakneen 13 months in prison beyond the 9 years that the prosecutors were recommending. He had faced 46 counts of racketeering, extortion, conspiracy, and other charges stemming from an alleged scheme to hide money embezzled from an Israeli bank by loaning it out in Miami and Los Angeles.
All the rumors are
fools
true.
do that shit, bro.
And officially say I was a part of one of the biggest real estate deals in Miami recently. Multifaceted. You know, it includes hospitality, includes clubs, and a restaurant. You know, so there's a lot of different entities involved, but I have a lot of...
And that's the shit that irks the fuck out of me, man. That's the shit that irks the fuck out of me. Just the message being conveyed, the optics, dog. Right? Because I doubt what he's saying is true. But even if it is true, it's worse. You know what I mean? Because it's showing you the absolute worst thing to do. Right? The things that you should not be doing at all, bro. The shit you should be staying away from. The drugs. The fucking whores. The going out every fucking night. You know what I'm saying? Just degenerate bullshit. But then look what stems from it, dog. Look what stems from it, bro. And like I said before, the quickest way to get attention is degeneracy, right? Selling your soul. And we see that shit constantly over and over and over and over and over again, dog. Selling your soul for a bag, right? I mean, it's all gonna come back to bite him in the ass eventually, man.
different properties now in Miami Beach.
So Clav, saying he bought that club for $5 million. We know that load of bullshit. All these assholes say the same story. They get a Lamborghini. They show it off online, saying it's theirs. Meantime, they fucking rented it. So we know all this same song and dance, right? And High has owned that club, Baccara, for years. It's been around for a long time. So saying that, maybe Clav, was promised a percentage of the company. Maybe Clav gave some money in, but he's not telling the full story. But I want you guys to think about something. For High, right, the club owner, and his restaurants and his other businesses, he gets Clav in. What is he getting? He's getting promotion. He's getting Clav, bringing all his sharmutas over there, advertising it all on social media. It's actually a smart move by him. And then for Clav, he's not even 21 years old. He wants to go to a club. It's a pain in the ass for him to run around doing all this stupid shit in. Well, now he owns a club. He's going to make money on the club. And then also think about something else. He scouts all his sharmutas for the agency. Well, now he's got a perfect place to do it. But saying that, seeing the history, criminal history of who he's associated with, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it. So I've spoken about this before. I've been up finding.
Nobody gives a fuck, bro. I doubt anybody gives a fuck, dog. All right, it's the industry.
I mean, it's just
especially in Miami, degenerate ass fucking Miami, dog. Like, that's the. I'd imagine that's the assumption for most. Like, it ain't clean.
The Mecca.
Moral business. You know what I'm saying? It's anything to get the fucking leg up on motherfuckers, bro. And here you got the most viral motherfucker, dog, on social media, period. You know what I mean? And, you know, dog is allowing bro to be face of that club, bro. They're going to run that bag up and, you know, squeeze as much juice as they can out of Clav while he's popping. But, you know, shit ain't going to fucking last long. And that's the thing with this shit, bro. The shelf life for this shit is short, right? It's a matter of time before somebody else takes Clav's spot, dog. But, you know, just going to continue echoing, especially for the bros that are getting misled and blindsided or misled and brainwashed by this bullshit, bro. That's just the quickest way to your demise, man. You ain't gonna find nothing real, nothing worth the effort, nothing fulfilling, just pursuing vanity measures. You know what I mean? Self-development, right? You know what I'm saying? Goal setting, growth, discipline, morals. I mean, that's the real focus, dog, not this bullshit. But yeah, like I said, didn't nothing surprise me. Most of the shit I already fucking knew anyway, bro. But, you know, I didn't think it was important enough to fucking share, because who gives a fuck about Clav, bro? But what he represents, that should be the focus, dog, and that's what men should be aware of and stay the fuck away from. Just laugh at.
All right, y'all. Y'all know how I usually do. To give credit, I usually leave the original video and the link in the description below, the original video. But let me know down in the comments down below, man. What are your thoughts on this whole entire thing? Because I got thoughts, but, you know, I'll keep those to myself. And everything that I said in here was all meant for jokes. So don't want nobody taking anything out of context. All jokes. Love each and every last one of y'all, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And you guys know, I know y'all heard me in the beginning, but hit me with a hype. It helps me out in the algorithms, you know what I'm saying? For a small YouTuber, you know what I mean? I need as much help as possible. You know what I mean? I need it like a crack addict. And we on our way to 1,000 subscribers, man. Love each and every last one of y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.